Summertime, gotta love it. Yeah, look, you a 50 piece, way more than a dime. This feeling right here is one of a kind. I don't wanna rush with making you mine. I hope we don't get lost in the summertime. 50 piece, way more than a dime. This feeling right here is one of a kind. I don't wanna rush with making you mine. I hope we don't get lost in the summertime. Yeah, feeling like I knew you in another life. Spiritual connection got us feeling right. If things go left and we lose sight, I hope we go back to those nights when everything was fresh and so pure. Caught in the vibe with no cure. Can we make it last? I'm not sure.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mosaic Union podcast. We are with episode 9. Wow, we moving on up there.
Yes.
How y'all doing tonight? How y'all feeling?
Doing good. How y'all doing?
Wonderful.
Feeling good.
Yes, episode 9, part 2 of episode 8. It's crazy. Did you think we'd make it this far?
I mean, I knew we would make it this far, but I don't know how to explain it. I had the high hopes that we'd make it this far, but there's always that little doubt in your mind.
A little bit, just a little bit.
But it's always cool to expect the unexpected. Have good surprises.
We've been at this podcast we've been talking about it since December. So yeah, we were supposed to officially start in February. We didn't start until what, May? Was it May?
Yep.
Yeah. Now we are here. So yep. And for everybody that's watching right now, we got one more episode of this season, and then we're gonna take our little break. So
yeah,
back will be
generate better content for y'all next season. Come on.
Yeah.
Let us know what y'all want to see, what y'all want us to talk about and discuss. We're all open over here.
Yeah. So how was y'all week? Anything new? I know it was your birthday, Tab. How was that?
Woo-hoo.
Yes. Chapter 37. It was good. Thank you for asking. Shout out to Aaliyah. She showed up and we had a good old time. And I got the hookup. Some of my friends hooked me up, so that was unexpected and cool. It's always nice. I did not win at bingo, but I really wanted to. But I'm starting to feel like, I don't know, like I forget that it's a workout. It's kind of stressful. Like I really enjoy the casino. I was talking to my cousin Candace. She went back to bingo again today. But anywho, that's a whole nother story.
Wow.
She's like, I ain't feeling this. I need to go to the casino.
She needed to redeem herself.
Yeah.
She really is trying to get her money back. But I was like, you keep setting yourself back. But I was like, you balling like that, so you can play them type of games. So have fun.
Girl.
That ain't April.
Yeah.
Try new bingo hall, if that's the case.
That's what she said. That's exactly what she said. She went to the same bingo hall different times, like she went at noon. She's like, I'm about to try a different one, or I'm just going to be done with it. I was like, Lord Jesus. When are we going back to the casino? That's all I need to know.
Thank you.
Because, Oklahoma's literally like 2.5 hours away. So let's go. And I'm going to hit up Buc-ee's on the way back.
Yes. Come on. Give me some beaver nuggets.
Okay. And a brisket sandwich.
Yes.
So what's up with you, Aaliyah?
Nothing much. I was hanging with Tabitha this weekend. Have some much needed girl time away from home because Athens is Squaresville. But, it was good to get out and spend time with my bestie. So that's all that happened to me this weekend. Otherwise, it was uneventful, which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
how was your weekend?
My weekend. How was my weekend? My weekend was good. My favorite summer show came back on this past week, so I glued to the TV. The obsession is real over here. Like, I since it came back on Tuesday, I've been researching, studying, and everything I need to know about that damn season already. Then on Sunday they started the live feeds where you can watch it 24 hours a day. Their every move. So like since Sunday night when the feeds started coming on, I probably got 8 hours sleep total. Probably I got 4 hours sleep
Oh
that
my
night,
gosh.
then 4 hours sleep last night, and then I just took a nap before we got on here now. So
Yeah, you're obsessed. Just a little.
I'm gonna pray
That's
for you.
all right.
That's all I can
love.
say.
yeah, I was at work all day. I had
Okay.
my four monitors right here. Then my iPad over here with one camera angle from the show. Then my other phone over here with this camera angle from the show.
Fix it,
Oh
Jesus.
my god.
I had to, I gotta stay in tune. What's
To each
going
his own.
Yeah, you're a
Do
dude, all
you? Do
right.
you? It sounds
You
like you
might as well
staying
be
out of
on the
trouble.
show.
on? Like I told y'all, this is something that always made me feel how I get out of my social anxiety or whatever. Just seeing them act in that house. They don't have nothing else to do. They don't have no phones. They don't have no computers. They don't have nothing but each other there. So it's one guy already. He's struggling. Like he don't know if he can make it because he's all these walls are there and all these people is there. Like, and I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I always thought about that, like when I'm thinking about Big Brother, and I'm like, dang, this has got to be mentally taxing in some sort of way for some people, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I would be able to do that, but that's just me on the outside looking in, right? Like when we
Right.
actually get there, and it's like, like, do they let them have journals? They don't even get to write, do they?
They can't write. They don't have no
See,
pencil. Nothing. All
that
only
would be
book they
hard.
have there is the Bible. So
Yep, that's
people
what it is.
So
Wow.
when people they're trying to study and remember things that happened in the house because at the end of the season they ask you questions in a competition on what day did certain things happen or whatever. People are trying to remember in their head, so they would make anything to use to keep that thought alive in their head. They would get like Cheerios or Fruit Loops or something and make count the days like that because they don't have pencil and paper.
How long do they film for that show?
It's 99 days.
99. Oh, that's a long
Yeah,
time to be like that.
yeah,
99
Yeah,
days.
that's nice. Oh, that's
Wow.
3 months plus.
yeah.
Whew, Lord Jesus, not being able to write nothing. Oh yeah, that would be hard. That would be a challenge for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
But I
So
mean, $750,000.
it's
Try
live
it out.
too though. Like like people have did some things on the show that they definitely probably regret it, and people done lost
Yeah.
modeling contracts for being racist because they're live. I told you to watch the live feeds at all moments and stuff.
Oh yeah, I was watching that when that one guy said something he shouldn't have said and got
Hmm.
sent right to the house. I was like, ooh,
Ooh.
I'd be mad at myself for a long time because that's
And
a lot of money when you could have just shut up.
And Julie Chan, she gonna call you out because like this one girl, she's not like she she was talking to about a black girl. She's not like be careful what you say in the dark. You can't see the bitch. Saying
Oh,
that she would
wow.
probably have to hear her.
Wow.
And then there was another one, she, to a Asian lady. She's all like, she needs to sit up and go make us some rice. And then she said something homophobic about the gay guy that was in there. So then when she got evicted from the house and Julie was doing her interviews, Julie called her out on it, and she was all like, "I never said that." And the crowd was just booing her and all that. And guess what state she's from?
Texas.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
That
I
doesn't
don't know
surprise
All
me at
why.
all.
my people
I
know.
don't know
I
why
just know.
Texas always produce the like racist people from, and they always went. All of them that all be racist, they usually go to Texas A&M. I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, them a
Because
different
it's just
breed.
one of those
UT versus
notorious schools.
Yeah, they different. I mean, I had a
That's where
couple
the
friends
OPs go.
graduate from there, but yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she lost her modeling contract and all that after
She
that.
deserved that to be that
Ooh,
openly
see, I'm
racist.
trying to get a contract. She over here throwing them away.
Throwing it away. Come on.
That's why you gotta watch what you say. Them cameras are always on you at all times.
I'm telling you,
I
especially
mean,
nowadays.
Mm-hmm. And
Everything listening and
they all
watching.
people like outside people that always have their camera. That you part of Big Brother, huh? Like because this
ooh,
Big Brother is always watching. The government is always watching.
They
So
are. That's what that show really reminded me of. Like, dang.
that's what they're talking about for sure. I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
wow.
All up in our business.
It is.
Right. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into our first segment. Y'all know what it is.
Scroll therapy.
Pro therapy.
Yep. All right. So we got
Oh,
this.
Lord. At what age should a mom start showing excessive physical affection to their son?
So this was just a general question, and there was all like I've been noticing a lot of like cuddling and lots of kisses on the cheeks and like rubbing on like older little boys from the moms. And when I say older, they're meaning like 8 years old to 10 years old. When do you feel like that should stop?
You
Um,
said rubbing the thighs?
Yeah, they're like rubbing on them and kissing on them, like on the cheek and everything. Like I don't know. They
that's an
feel like it's
8-year-old boy
too
though,
much.
not a teenager.
Huh?
I said that's an 8-year-old boy though, not a teenager.
You.
Unless he's doing it in an overly sexual way. Otherwise, I believe they're sexualizing that child.
That's what he's trying to figure out. So when do that should be stopped? At what age?
Tabitha, you're the mom. I'm gonna let you take this one first.
That's why I'm trying not to overanalyze this, and that's why I was like, okay, elaborate. Okay, but excessive physical affection. Okay, so right there. Okay, so you showing affection, physical affection in a very excessive way. So then, if it's excessive, it should stop. Period.
Right.
Hold on just a second.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah,
I wholeheartedly agree. If it's excessive, it should stop. Period.
yeah, because they're basically saying like cuddling with your child and everything, but again, I don't think cuddling is super bad,
Right.
but in the context of what they're thinking about, because I'm reading the comments and everything, some
Mm-hmm.
people think cuddling isn't excessive. That's a little just being comforting to the child.
Right.
Well, some people think that it is over excessive and you should not be cuddling with a child or
Right.
whatever. Some people
Right.
see it's this mixed reactions that I'm seeing on here, and also some people are all like, whenever the child is able to say no, I don't want to do that no more. I'll tell them like, hey, I don't want to. Oh, stop kissing me in public or something. That's when
Right.
it should be enough.
No, I agree. I agree. You know, when it's excessive in that context, but also, you know, I've seen mom and child relationships where it is just caring in that context, but people still read it wrong. It's up to interpretation, I say, up to each family. So, what do you think, Tabitha?
Yeah, I guess depending on the age and depending on the areas and
Yes.
time, like that child is gonna be able to should be able to tell you, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so there's boundaries. And so if you're like kissing on the lips or you're rubbing, those intimate areas excessively or at all, I feel like, yeah, that's gonna be disturbing to some people, but if that's your preference, do you? I try not to get involved with other people and how they parent their kids, but I feel like, yeah, the cuddling and like, I don't know, like, because even sleeping with the parents, it's like some folks still do that as teenagers, right? But it's like, are you sleeping? You shouldn't be sleeping naked with that child, right?
Right.
So I
Right.
don't know. Um, I just feel like, yeah, that's a thin line, but it's like we just need to use our better judgment and common sense, even though common sense is not common anymore.
Right.
So yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like the respectful, comfortable, usual boundaries, I would
Mhm.
say. Like, I don't know. Respect that child just like you would want to be respected if you were that age.
Right. Right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
some parents they still like have their kids take like baths together up until a certain age. Like, when does that stop? Like.
Oh God. I feel like that should definitely stop at like 2, 3 because that's when they start mentally understanding, physically understanding,
Anatomy. Yep.
anatomy and everything. Yeah, that's when it really starts to click. And so understanding that that's your body is your temple, your property. You know what I mean? Respect
Right.
that. Everybody respects that, right? So my kids understand that. So they're not gonna ever should never have any issues wondering what's okay and what's not okay from anybody.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
My boyfriend used a hidden camera to prove I was faking my period pains. Okay. What's the story behind that, Baba?
Yeah, so she says she is 25 years old and has, okay, I don't know what this is. Now, this must be a female thing. So, PCOS. She has
Pico.
that, huh?
Picos, I have it.
Okay, so she has that, and it gets brutal. Irregular periods. She said her boyfriend has always been weird about it. He acts like I'm exaggerating when I can't get out of bed, or even when I cancel plans because of I'm curled up in pain. Last month, he told me he thought I was being dramatic. He even said he read online women milk it for attention. This made me furious, but this month it got even worse. He confessed while laughing that he set up a small motion activated camera in our living room to prove I was moving around fine when I said I was too sick to meet with his family. Um, when I confronted him about it, he said he deleted the footage, but I don't believe him. I feel violated. How would you feel?
Very violated. Are you serious? Number one, you're an idiot. Well, the boyfriend is an idiot because she's expressing that she's in pain and he's thinking that she's faking it maybe to avoid hanging out with his family. But a simple Google search or get one of those period pain simulators so you can see how she's feeling. PCOS, yes, definitely has, irregularity. So you're going to have months, weeks at a time where you're completely off your cycle and you don't have one. But when it comes on, that thing is so, so, so painful. Like, I feel for her. If she gets to walk around at some point, that doesn't take away from the fact that she's experiencing period pain. Women just with regular periods go through extreme pain behind cycles. So I just feel like he's extremely insensitive and a bit selfish in that way by treating her like that rather than helping her address the pain. You could have offered to take her to the doctor or something versus putting up a hidden camera. That's just weird. That's weird to me, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's I would never um think that a female would be lying about that. like
Right. Right.
like that wouldn't even pop in my head.
Mm-mm.
And if she feels like she needs to lie to me about that, we don't need to be together.
No.
Yeah, his train of thought is off. He's very inconsiderate. And then, was your mama verbally abused when you were a child? Like, why do you think that it has anything to do with you or your family? Why are you so self-centered to think that, oh, she just doesn't want to hang out with my family? Why aren't you comforting her? Why aren't you spending time with her? Tell
Right.
your family to come over there and cook her some dinner. Like, if y'all really want to spend time with her, it's like people get on my nerves.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Boy, go find something else to do, or go get you
Please.
another chick
Yes.
and buy me a heating pad on your way out. Like, hush.
Please. Buy me some chocolate. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's strange. Just like he Googled that and went and spent money on the damn camera. You could have did a little bit more research and asked your mama.
Right. Well, obviously he didn't care about her either. So even I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird.
People are weird though. People are
Yes.
weird.
Mm-hmm. They
Right.
We
do the
all weird
most.
and different. I'm just saying that's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law announced her pregnancy at my baby shower. Girl, sit down. My sister-in-law announced her pregnancy at my baby shower. Yeah, you wrong. You wrong. He must. Never mind. I'm not gonna ask that question.
So she said, I'm 29 years old, 7 months pregnant with my first child. My sister in law has been trying to get pregnant for about 2 years, and I've been really supporting her through it all. Um, but so my baby shower was last Saturday, and about 30 people came. Everything was going really well. We were playing games, opening gifts, and the usual stuff. Then, right in the middle of the gift opening, my sister-in-law stands up and taps her champagne glass to get everyone's attention and announce she's 8 weeks pregnant. And everyone immediately starts screaming and congratulating her, which is a great, amazing news. I'm genuinely happy for her. But like at my baby shower, I'm in the middle of opening gifts. My whole energy just shifted. Would yours shift?
Yeah. First of all, this is my day, my baby shower, and you triggering me like no other because two, that's premature. You're supposed to wait till after 13 weeks plus, first of all, to even announce that. That's a little too soon. Anything could happen. And this is not a wedding. This is not one of those type of toasts. What made you feel like that was the right time to say that? Like you were that selfish. You that excited. You couldn't tell me beforehand. You couldn't tell me after. Like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need you to pass me down some of these clothes. I'm gonna be right behind you. Like you couldn't.
Come
Why
on.
right then and there?
Right. Right.
Not
I don't understand.
necessary.
No, it's not necessary.
Now
She
she's
should
gonna
have
be
had her
stressed out.
own moment.
Now
She could
she's
have
gonna
got
be
on
stressed out.
Facebook and announced it, or she could have had an announcement party. You know, a lot of planning goes into a baby shower, and like you said, that's her moment.
And if
So,
she's 7 months pregnant, she's really, really,
right,
really, really nesting and going through it and probably very emotional. That was very inconsiderate.
Yeah,
very.
I think that was
Hmm.
rude as hell.
Yes, I agree.
Wow.
My best friend might have slept with my 18-year-old daughter.
You read that right.
That sounds trifling. Bama, please give me the tea.
All right, so he says, my best friend of 33 years might have slept with my daughter. They have been getting very flirtatious and touchy-feely. I know my bud, he loves the women and has had many. I told him my daughter is off limits, but he has slept with a few of our friends' daughters and wives. So my daughter is 18 and has a reputation as being very sexual. He knows this. I told him when I was I told him when I put the pill on her at 13. Why would you tell this man you gave your daughter the pill at 13? Knowing he is sexually active like a motherfucker. And she is sexually active like a motherfucker at 13. So at 18, you don't think in your mind that he gonna be busting them cheeks?
My thing is, why even put this on the internet if you know your daughter's a hoe?
And you
I'm just
co-signing it.
saying.
You co-signing it. Matter of fact, he been sleeping with her since she was 13, fool. And then, since you want to play dumb, he ain't your best friend. He been waiting on her to grow up.
Wait
And
a minute.
then, y'all
He
sharing
slept with the
him.
friends' wives, and y'all was
Multiple.
still
He
let
didn't say
dude hang out
he,
around you?
he said
Like
wives and daughters.
wives and daughters, and he's still in the mix. I don't understand why y'all even hanging out with dude. What is the point of this post? What's the point?
They stupid. And it sounds like it's one man in the middle of 40 women and they all dumb as hell.
So are the men. Or particularly this dude.
The best friend, right? Like, why
Shut
you
it all down. Shut it down. No.
Yeah, you stupid. You allowed that to happen. You set it up. Which bill is he paying? Because you must have.
Right?
That's stupid. You come on now. You pimping your daughter for real, and you let him do it
That's
because you didn't protect
crazy.
her. You just as foul. You need to go to jail. You've been giving her the pills since she was 13, and he
Since
probably
she
been
was
sleeping with her since she
13.
was 13. She's stupid. Yeah.
And then you tell
try.
somebody you giving the pill. How you gonna tell people that you giving her the pill?
You offered her to him. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. You let him know. You gave him
To anybody. If he wasn't the first person she slept with, apparently she wasn't.
And then you wonder why she out there. Because if she's sleeping with him, you imagine how many demons she got. And then she in high school. That ain't the only man she's sleeping with. Come on now,
Again,
sweetheart.
she was sleeping with men at 13. He put her on birth control at 13. So we can assume that she was having sex before 13. Which is insane. Insane. Have some control over your daughter. Good God, man. That's crazy.
Hell no.
How do you clean yourself?
How do you clean it? Please elaborate. Because what I'm asking, is this because of, have y'all seen the black TikTok, how to bathe properly from black women? I guess black women is saving the world because people don't know how to bathe.
Yes. Because they are teaching these people how to bathe and bathe with washcloths. I saw a particular podcast that said that they just let the water run down their legs. They don't use washcloths. They just let the soap run down their bodies. They don't even wash their behinds. They say that the water trickling down should be enough. I'm going to hold your hand with the tissue in between because I don't want to touch your nasty behind. Wash your ass.
What do you mean they don't wash their ass?
Right. Like, how old are these people?
They're childish. It doesn't matter. Grown as hell and childish. I got 2 washcloths.
It's grown people.
And technically, I got 3 because I wash my face, I wash my body, and then I wash my private parts with 3 different towels.
So you mean to tell me these grown ass motherfuckers don't know how to wash their motherfucking ass?
No, it was 2 grown men talking about this. This dude said, because he got offended because his friend said that he pressed his butt cheek so he can let the water wash his behind. And he's like, nah, dude. He's like, water running down from the shower should just be enough. And I'm like, you got a big ass Mustang. That bitch is shining. Excuse my language. It's shining from the rooter to the tutor. Why can't you wash your behind from the rooter to the tutor? If the car is clean, squeaky clean from the inside out, you can't wash your behind. Where's the soap?
Somebody need their ass beat. Because why the fuck y'all teach these motherfuckers how to wash their ass when they was a child?
And y'all running around sleeping with people?
But listen, this is what this one had to say on this damn thing.
Oh, we didn't even hear the thing.
We just went in.
So nasty. What kind of question is that?
All right, so he said, well, I don't know if this is a female or a male because it didn't say. So this person said, I know this is gross, but I want to know how to clean myself properly. I shower every day, but I don't know if I'm missing any important steps. For context, not asking for sympathy, but just so I can understand. I'm 21 years old, and I grew up with no dad and a mother who didn't really pay any attention due to depression. I'm only asking here as I think cleaning itself is such an obvious thing, such such that the online guide are about to be specific niche. Wait, bro, come on, 21-year-old. Specific niche grooming, not just general cleaning. I was never taught how to bathe, and I put soap on myself everywhere, and deodorant. But I think I must be missing something, as people have recently politely complained to me about smelling. Thank you for any help.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
care. You are grown. If you can smell, okay, you can't smell yourself. But if somebody is telling you that you stink, go immediately to the shower and you stay in that thing for 2-3 hours until you don't stink anymore. You're using loads of soap, but you still stink.
He could have some type of
So
issue.
yeah, that's what I
Um,
was gonna say too. Like
sometimes
I
with
applaud
food.
him.
Yeah,
He didn't say
sometimes
that,
food.
or she didn't say that.
He didn't.
But he said
Now,
he's making the attempt to clean himself. He's using his,
Right.
he's doing all these things, but he's still just musty as fuck. And
Okay,
people are
so
telling
yeah,
him that.
he's
And
doing something. He's trying, and he's
he
asking
could
for
have
help.
issues going on that creates an odor.
Inside out. You got to think about the inside out too. Like you can't just clean the outside and you ain't detox the inside. So there's levels to this. So it sounds like he understands what soap and water is. We don't know if he's using the towel. He could just be, using his hand in a bar. So we don't know. We don't know if he's using shower gel. We don't know if what type of antiperspirant he's using. If he's actually shaving. If he like there's so many levels to this, and so this is why it is important to have functioning parents um at some point in your life, right? Or at least have the courage to ask for help, because how are you bathing? What are you bathing with? How long are you bathing? And what is the aftercare? And then what are you eating? And are you detoxing? Are you hydrated? Those are the other questions I would ask, because we all know certain cultures eat certain things and have certain scents, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
You right about that one now. You were right. Because it be some that be smelling like they came straight out the ocean.
Ocean, fields, everything. So yeah, there's levels, and I applaud him for not waiting till he's 45 to ask somebody how to make sure he's bathing his ass
how
properly.
we know
So
he's
yeah,
not 45. He didn't say his age.
He said he was 21. We
Oh, he
gotta get,
said he was 21.
yeah, we gotta get
yeah.
credit
Are
for
we
doing
sure
that.
about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him credit, because at least at 18, 21, you got to take the initiative. You can't blame mom and daddy no more. From 18.2, that means that the second you turn 18, and really 17, because that's what I did for myself. It's on you. It is on you. Sorry, not sorry. It's on you. And from then on, it's on you. So yeah, do what you got to do,
Please do what you
and
gotta do.
respect them people for telling you in a respectful way, so you can learn from it and grow from it. And here we are, we're going to teach you. So make sure you got good temperature of water, good pressure if you're going to shower. You are not Rain-X, you are not a window shield. It's not just going to roll off of you. It's not going to pick up shit. It's not going to, you have to exfoliate. Okay, you have to lather. Okay,
He said he
lather.
uses lots of soap.
So he using the soap, but what kind of soap? You can't just be using any kind of soap. It may not be doing you no damn good. Don't be cheap. And if you're allergic, get you something that's not sensitive to your skin. But
Micro and antimicrobial.
antimicrobial, yeah. Come on now, get you some zest or something. Start somewhere. Just get a bar of soap and start there. Don't go buy 50, 11 bars or something you don't know you're gonna like or not gonna use. You gotta start somewhere. Then yeah, you're gonna have to moisturize, and you're gonna have to put on some deodorant. But ain't no point in putting on deodorant if you ain't shaving your hairs, if you ain't exfoliating them hairs, and you ain't if you just adding on build up onto build up onto build up, and yeah, it's not gonna work. You're gonna start stinking because you're gonna start sweating. And then there's layers on your body, and you don't need layers. You don't want to be peeling like an onion. So yeah, research that. Handle up on that. Get you some Old Spice or something.
Right? This is Wash Your Ass 101 with Bama Tab and Aaliyah.
I did not know it was gonna go there. But yeah, I'm gonna try out some of them African not they ain't a loofah either. It's just like I don't know, it looked like
that net?
something you put your
Yes,
onions
girl.
in. Yeah, it
Yes.
looks like something your produce go in. I want one of them.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna get, cause Lord knows, you can always try out some new stuff. Cause I'll be getting yoni bars and all kind of shit.
Come on.
Yeah, there's where there's a will, there's a way.
There's
Bathe
a
that
way.
ass.
As long as you're trying. Please.
Thank you.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Get you
try.
some oil and put your cologne and your perfume on when your skin is moist. And, lather up and let it soak in overnight if you ain't trying to grease all your furniture and shit. Yeah, it's okay. Self-care is self-love, sweetheart. It's okay.
Come on.
That's the one thing you should be unapologetic about.
And we still don't know if you are a he or a she, and we don't care. Just
That's
watch
why I said it.
ass.
Spread
Please.
them cheeks and rub them down.
Please, baby. Please.
Rinse them out.
All right, so let's go ahead and dive into the remix of the last episode.
Remix.
Yeah.
We are going to go over numerology part 2. Just diving in it and getting some more information that we learned about ourselves that we wanted to share with y'all. Tab.
Yeah.
You got to instruct this one.
All right. Okay, guys. So, part 2 of episode 8. Welcome to part 2, episode 9. What is numerology? Numerology is the study of how the numbers influence our lives, our personalities, and our spiritual paths. Numbers are more than just mathematical symbols, right? They carry energy, they carry meaning, and cosmic significance. So, I have been diving a little deeper myself because I had some questions, like, who am I really? As far as like, what is my soul here to do? And, why do certain patterns or certain people keep showing up, popping up in life? So, what have y'all discovered since last week about y'all's life path numbers, expression / destiny numbers, or your soul urge / heart's desire number?
I actually did not know that your name was required to give you a more in-depth idea of yourself. And my name actually comes out to the number 4 as far as my destiny number is concerned, which means that I'm a builder, I'm a stabilizer, and structure maker, which I have had comments in the past before that, well, from this one particular person, she said that she always felt calm around me, that whenever I was around, I would just help her feel stable with the chaos that's going around her. I never really felt like I was that type of person. I always felt like, I was just the boring one staying in the back. I do not see my work ethic as being a builder, but then I look back at my career and I've had to train people in my field, so I'm building these other people up. There's layers to it. I didn't see that before, this little expression thing that came up and gave me, just a peek into what makes me me.
Exactly. Yeah, it definitely brings some insight. Bama, what is your destiny or expression number?
My destiny number is 6. I don't know. My stuff, it really been hyping me up. And I'm like, you really hyping me up too. I don't even want to say it because like they're gonna think I'm lying about this shit. Because I'm like, damn, I don't hear anything like this negative on here. it's all like positive stuff about me. It's telling me how dependable I am, how I'm such a go getter, how I live my life by integrity, and I sacrifice. This might be the negative. I sacrifice myself for the happiness of others sometimes. So I mean, I don't know if you can consider you can consider that negative or what. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, I guess it depends on how you look at it. Yeah.
I guess if you put too much of yourself out there in that context, and you don't receive anything back. I don't know. How am I trying to put this? You just don't want to empty your cup, if you will, and
Mm-hmm.
you can't fill somebody else's because you're just completely evaporated.
Right.
True. That's funny you say it's there to, you know, it hyped you up. That's what it's supposed to do. But
Yeah,
what
but
I've
I
discovered,
feel like I want the whole picture. It's telling me all this good stuff about me, but tell me the bad stuff too.
Right, right.
yeah, go on and give me the negative stuff. I need the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, for real, for real. But that's funny you said that it's been hyping you up because I guess it's supposed to. But um, my expression destiny number is 5. And so with that and my life path number at 9, um, it's been very eye opening. And when you said, you know, yours has been hyping you up, it told me that I'm here to help people remember who they are just by being who I am. And
Yeah.
so that's why you gotta, you know, be in good company. Because I'm learning that, especially when I, you know, wonder, you know, what is my soul here to do? It told me that my soul came here to complete karmic lessons related to sacrifice, boundaries, abandonment, and self worth. I'm here to teach and lead, not necessarily from a traditional platform, but from, you know, lived experiences and my voice and my presence, right? So it also told me that I needed to heal the family line, mother wounds, unhealed matriarchal pain, suppressed expression, by basically just reclaiming my truth, sensuality, and power. It told me to also guide others, basically out of fear, and strengthen into creative freedom, self trust, and spiritual connection. And so, yeah, that was cool because it's like, you know, you feel like you're supposed to be doing one thing, but you're kind of guided to do other things, or you feel like you're guided to do or go a different path. So I feel like that was definitely interesting when it came to that question. Um, yeah. As far as who you really are, do you feel like, obviously, you said you want to hear more negative, but do you feel like it is accurate?
Um, yes, I feel like it's accurate in the sense of I am this person that's always a go getter. I'm always a person that's trying to be positive for other people, uplift other people, and put other people before myself. So yeah, I think that is spot on accurate. Yeah. What about the soul urge number? What is yours?
My soul urge number is also 5. So the heart's desire is also known as a soul urge, and then mine's also 5. So my life path is 9, my expression destiny number is 5, and my soul urge number is 5.
What's yours, Aaliyah?
Mine is 7, and I really actually agree with this one. It says you long for depth, truth, and solitude. Because I'm definitely, I wouldn't call myself a loner, but I definitely keep to myself a lot, and I am deep in the sense of I like deep connections with people. I'm not a surface person at all. I can do small talk, but I prefer to know your dreams, your aspirations, what you plan on doing with your life, even though, a lot of people that throws them off because that's not an opener, if you will, to a conversation. But it also says at your core, you're a seeker of wisdom, peace, meaning, and sometimes magic. You need alone time to recharge and reflect. You may feel most fulfilled when you're creating, researching, or helping others uncover their soul truth. Introspection is your love language. Even if you present as confident and fiery, your inner world is soft, dreamy, and tuned into the divine. It's the truth. I definitely have a very vibrant inner world. I just because I'm extremely introverted, and I wouldn't call myself wise because there's something to learn every day, but I have had a lot of people ask my opinions in the past. But granted, I also always wanted to be a counselor, so that may be just what my natural career path should be. I don't know. What was yours, Bama?
Mine was an 8. Basically, hold on, let me just read. I had to scroll back up there to make sure I was giving you the right number. Let me get back to where I was at. Where are you?
What's up, Ashley? Welcome in, Ladybug.
Hi, Ashley. Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that, Aaliyah, at my core, because I have that one too.
Cool.
All right. Well, we don't need that part. We don't need to know the relationship stuff now.
Look at him over there skimming through.
Yeah, because that was the one part that I really liked, and that was the part I was gonna get until she asked me the number again. I was like, "Oh, did I forget it?"
That's funny. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to part 2, episode 9 of the Mosaic Union podcast. Be sure to follow Bama24 and Aaliyah Elaine and myself, Tabitha, on TikTok. And Ashley, have you figured out what your life path number was? Excuse me, y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm checking the comments now, just making sure.
Okay.
All right, so I got mine. All right, so it says, I get a sense you enjoy freedom above all else, the type of guy that can't be put into a corner, and you're far from me or you're far from me or see, I talk to text this thing now. The text probably did not work properly. All right. You're far from me, and then rather I see you as somewhat fearless. Those around you see you as charming, agreeable, entertaining, well-dressed, and honest. I don't believe you manipulate people or play games. What you see is what you get. Your personality has formed and is not going to change. You live by your own beliefs and a man of your own word. I think I think people often tell you secrets, but because they can count on you to keep them. I see that you're someone reluctant to get. Oh, no, I said I wasn't gonna dive into the relationship part. Reluctant to get married, and I think this has to do with the fact that more than a few people whether they are close friends, colleagues, or acquaintances, are already going through a divorce. And yeah, never mind on that. I feel that you usually know after the first or second date whether a person is right for you. And why are we still talking about relationship? All right, blah, 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 blah. This is why you're attracted to. I am not even said they was wrong with this one. Now they said I'm attracted to younger women. That's not true. I need me a cougar.
He's looking for a sugar baby.
Yeah. That is not true at all. Yeah, there was a little wrong in that one. But It says, you seem quite independent, organized, and efficient, and I feel you've been quite um, affluent if you aren't already. While you're not materialistic, I do think you'll be rewarded in that capacity. Go ahead and send me a house. Send me all of that. I will receive those blessings, Lord. Continue. Yes. And it says in the next 22 months, your life will be changing drastically for the better than it has been in the last 4 years.
Man,
So
you
I'm
got
going to
money.
receive that.
I got 3 years.
Well, hold on. I didn't even ask mine about no years.
I didn't ask it either. It just told
It
me.
told me within the next 3 years. I said,
Which
dang,
was
right within the
oh
next
my
three.
god.
That was in
The
the
hell?
search. That was in the search,
Oh,
aka the heart's desire.
Oh, it was? Did
it
y'all
Yeah.
was on
pay
my.
extra for that?
Yeah, and they tell me I'm about to be in a relationship soon. I don't know who with who.
Hold on. Did y'all pay extra for that?
No,
No,
Oh my god. I must have missed something.
you
but
gotta
y'all
go.
got some stuff I didn't get. Remember, because I
Oh
said
my
I was
god.
gonna do it again because I felt left out. I got FOMO
It said,
No,
I,
but then it
it,
gave me so much other information. That's why I was like, oh snap.
because
it's,
I
I
wasn't
see your,
paying that final price for the 36-page
Yeah,
report.
no.
No,
it
Me
said,
no,
I
too.
see
you
That's
your
why I
can
was
keep all
like,
that.
I see your career taking off and a new relationship blooming. You are about to control your own destiny and you will accomplish whatever you set your mind to as long as you persevere.
oh my god.
So
Oh, I mean, hey, that
it's about to
it's
go up.
informational. Yeah, it's about to go up. Okay, so at my core, okay, hold on, let me back it up. Let me back it up.
Hmm.
So when I ask who am I really, right? It says I'm spiritually evolved soul here to serve, transform, and complete old karmic cycles, not just for myself, but for my family line, and even the collective. It says I'm a healer, a communicator, a bridge between worlds with the sensitivity of a cancer and the wisdom of a life path 9. At my core, I'm a visionary with the heart of a nurturer. I'm an alchemist who turns pain into purpose. I'm a mirror who reflects truth to others, even when it's uncomfortable.
Hmm.
Then it said that I don't have to be everything for everyone. I'm not broken for loving deeply, gracefully broken.
Right.
It also said you're not imagining the patterns. It's an initiation through them. So basically, you're not imagining the patterns. You're being initiated through them. It's funny. I always tell people when they come into my life, you being initiated. But
90
yeah,
days
you
period.
really are. Um, yeah, 90 days. It said every ending, delay, or disappointment is your soul shedding skin so the next version of you can emerge.
Wow. Oh, that's cool. I like that last part a lot.
You're right. And then it says, what was the other one? I'm not here to blend in. I'm here to shift energy, to elevate, and to liberate.
Mm,
It says that's why I feel things deeply, why I love hard, and why I can't ignore the call to grow, even when it hurts.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it also said that I'm a cycle breaker, someone who was born to interrupt generational loops, emotional codependency, and
Wow.
survival mindsets.
Woo. Okay.
hmm And I said I'm
Girl.
trying to get out of survival mode, didn't I?
Yes.
That
no,
part.
that because we gotta survive up until the day we lie. We die.
Well, yeah, but softly.
Softly. Yes. Yes. I don't want to just land on that thing, please. I want to get up
Yeah,
and start walking. Thank you.
I'm telling you. It
Ooh.
also said that I was an old soul. I was wise, deep, with intelligence, intuition, and psychic ability, sense of knowingness, and the ability to predict things prior to them happening. I'm highly sensitive and I feel a wide range of emotions because, as a life path 9, I embody the vibrations of all other numbers. Y'all be getting on my nerves. I'm just playing. It said that I bounce back and move on quickly. I seek knowledge and growth. And that is so true because
Yes.
I got this tattoo and it represents wisdom. It's kanji. And I remember this guy asking me, because I was 18 and I was going to deal with my mental health, right? Because I was like,
Mm-hmm.
it's on me. It's on you to, handle all this shit. Because if something go
Right.
down wrong, it's still on you.
Right.
And basically, this guy asked me, he was like, so are you wise or are you yearning for knowledge? Are you always yearning for wisdom? And I answered and I was like, I'm wise, but I'm going to always be yearning for knowledge and wisdom. What do you mean? Like,
Right.
knowledge is power. Like, it
Right.
is what it is. But that made a lot of sense to me because I've always been seeking knowledge and, knowledge is power. But, I seek knowledge and growth and have a strong sense of mission in life. People are naturally drawn to my warm and welcoming nature. I'm often accused of being a daydreamer because of my creativity and my wild imagination. It never ceases, like it literally does not. I'm constantly inspired by any and everything and everyone. So that makes a lot of sense for me. Definitely resonates with me. When I'm dedicated to my goals, I exhibit a strong sense of character. So I need to continue to listen to my intuition to effortlessly achieve um, my full life potential.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just kept going on and on and on. There's still more information, but I'm not gonna bore y'all with that because it's almost 9 o'clock.
It's not boring at all. It's a page in your personality that a lot of people wouldn't be able to see, and to show that it's been told about you. That's stuff that you can go back and research about yourself. So I mean, there's nothing boring about it. A lot of it just tipped me off from conversations that we've had. Just one thing after another, ping, ping, ping. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't talk about my life path number. I mean, I briefly said what the number
Yeah.
was.
Okay.
But my life path number is 22, which is the master number. It says in numerology, 22 is a master. You are capable of big, big things and probably find yourself working on projects and tasks that are huge in scope and have a mass appeal. You are willing to work hard and get the job done and always crave more on the job to be better. You're a great organizer, planner, mover, shaker that affects the lives of many people. Your charisma, cooperation of others, you don't need you don't need to because you frequently request your support, advice, and directions from others. You're often accused of being a bit of a workaholic, but it's only because you have an intense desire to grow and expand. You have the ability to turn the ordinary to the exceptional. Putting that on the shirt, and keep keep both feet on the ground. No matter how high you rise in life, continue to do this, and you'll effortlessly achieve your full life path potential.
Yep.
Okay. Shoot.
That's dope. I'm excited.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like my life. I feel like I've really haven't had a chance to do anything and never got celebrated myself. So for to know that my time is coming,
Mm-hmm.
Just
it,
hold
it
on.
yeah, it just lets me know that I've been doing something right in my life. Like, right? So I need to continue doing what I was doing, being the person that I was being because it's gonna pay off.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that little insight helps. I think that it is a booster. It is a motivational, tool
I
because
Mm-hmm.
low
it.
I low key want to pay for the rest because he said it's a lot more. Even
I
Mm-hmm.
though,
do too, low key, but I ain't gonna do it right now because it just
right, I
ain't
ain't gonna do it right
enough.
now because I'm a little frugal with my money right
Right.
now. The blessing hasn't hit my bank account just yet. So
Exactly.
we gonna have to wait.
Exactly.
We got to wait. Connor can wait.
Yes.
What's his name, Connor?
That's crazy, Carl.
McCoy, something McCoy.
Oh, I thought it was Connor. Oh
Maybe
well.
it is Connor McCoy.
Oh
That's
well.
all I remember is the Met something. I can't.
Yeah, but yeah. So that wraps up the remix of the last episode 8. What is numerology? Um, numbers don't lie. How do y'all feel about that?
I mean, I feel good. Like when they told me that I had multiple talents that I wasn't really aware of, and that I was charming, fun loving, adaptable, a gifted storyteller. I don't really see that one, but it did say I was full of life and that I seek
What? Wait,
variety.
time out. You don't see what one?
I don't see the a gifted storyteller
You can
because I
tell
don't.
stories. Yes, you do.
Right, and I'm
I,
over here like,
I feel
how
like
you
I
not
don't
see that
see
one?
one.
I done told you you need to be a motivational speaker before.
Hold on, pause. It said, look, it said, I seek variety and freedom above all else, constantly trying new things. A strong calling to be an entertainer, a speaker, or a travel guide. I have a wide range of interests that's an asset.
See?
Yeah, come on,
That sounds
girl.
like what? I'll be the travel guide, baby. Uh,
I know that's right.
Look, you can travel and guide and motivate
and
all in one.
hey,
Yes.
let's go, baby. Let's go. Whoever wants me, I'll let you, girl.
Come on.
Yeah, we got to start standing in our truth and in our
And
power.
walking in their purpose, I'm telling you, big
Exactly.
things is coming.
Come
Hey,
on.
scared money don't make no money, and I ain't
Right.
scared
Yes.
of shit.
What about you, Aaliyah? How are you feeling about yours? Right.
I because I'm not a pessimistic person, but I'm a dubious person. So I I think I need to go over it again because there's a lot of it I don't resonate with, but it's just because I don't have a lot of that self-confidence that he keeps talking about. So I guess that's a little bit triggering to me, but I really, really, really have fun doing all this. So that's my main thing.
Okay. Good, good. Maybe this is telling you you do have that inner confidence. And it's just going to give you the motivation to bring it out.
Yeah,
So
that's
who
true.
knows?
That's true.
Who knows? We are all stepping out of our comfort zone by doing this podcast right now. I know I am.
Yes.
So
And here we are, and we
yeah,
have completed number 9. So
yeah,
round of applause.
Come on, yes,
yeah,
yes.
for
I'm
sure.
excited.
For
I'm proud
sure.
of us.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, so y'all want to go ahead and plug those socials and let's get out of here.
Yes, y'all follow me
Yes.
on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Ashley, for joining.
Same thing for me. I'm on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all under the same name. Maybe a dot on Instagram, but it's got a blue check on it, so you know that's the real me. Follow me.
She verified. She
Yes.
verified. Shout out to JR, the artist behind the theme song. So shout out to you.
Yes.
Appreciate you, bruh.
Yeah, shout out to him. Also, you can find me on the Mosaic Union Podcast TikTok. You can find me on Bama24 and Toothless Gambino. Yeah.
Yes. And you can find us all here on the Mosaic Union Podcast on YouTube Live
Yeah.
every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central. Please like, subscribe,
And share.
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 Thank
All
you.
Yes.
right,
Thank
we're
you.
out. Y'all have a good night. See y'all next week.
Peace
Bye.
out.